Hi, this is Larry. This presentation is about my project proposal. Again, my project is about adding new features to my online pizza ordering system, so it allows customers to order food from many different restaurants. So, this presentation uh, will be pretty much about how I converted the scope into work breakdown structure, and further how I translated work breakdown structure into a schedule. And finally, I will talk about estimated cost. So a little brief review about my scope. First, I'm going to talk about the new features and some relevant benefits. Uh, I the first feature is about adding support for customer to order food from different restaurants, which is kind of my baseline. Uh, The second feature is about communicating order information between my website and the point of sale system from different restaurants. This feature is kind of my selling point because it sends the order directly to the point of sale system instead of receiving order from fax machine or many tablets of different brands. And later on, after cashier catching this information, they have to crunch it into point of sale. Uh, I think this feature could potentially save some efforts for cashiers. This very feature could also save ingredients for restaurant owners because the real-time update about the status of the order, uh, especially for those last-minute cancellation, uh, we could potentially mark those last minute uh, last minute cancellation in the future. Uh, the kitchen staff can decide uh, whether they should cook it uh, upon the arrival of the customer. Uh, so customized menu is to be presenting food with animations. Customer can play around with the dishes, make customization. So this is PopJohn's website idea. Uh, so the potential risk might be if I use them directly, there will be infringement of copyright. Collecting picture of food is no fun. So in terms of the nature of this development, uh, I think customer may complain about the difference between the picture and the actual food. So this customization feature could be just a beta in the future. Uh, Performance is a big issue because customers are allowed to order food from many different restaurants instead of just one. Uh, Caching mechanism must be in place to solve performance issue, and I must build a performance monitor to help me pinpoint the source of the bottleneck. For other issues, they all revolve around change management. This is important because one of my goals is to streamline my development process so I can rapidly develop a new feature without breaking the existing features. This is one of the reasons for tracking dependencies. So version control system is the tool for me to uh, allow me to fall back on previous solution quickly, since Git can remember all the changes I made. I can cherry pick which one I need. Uh, By the way, I feel more confident about using Git as I got some insight from designing a system like Git in the itec645. The work breakdown structure is pretty consistent with what I have in the scope. For example, I moved performance monitor under the new features category because firstly it has its utility to the user, such as a system administrator. You can say it belongs to both front end and back end, but it seems to be redundant to put similar information in different places. Same reason for the caching mechanism. Yeah, because caching mechanism across front end and back end. There are potential risks for all the new features. If I don't have an airtight security, losing credit card information to hackers might make me lose customers forever. So this is the updated work breakdown structure. And after I realized a few risks about my website, so I just reordered the sequence of implementation. For example, a refactor will be on my top priority. Before this major part is done, I won't be move on to developing new feature. For timeline, I developed after I put more detailed information in my work breakdown structure. I came up with a timeline. It probably take me 3 to 4 months. This is just a preliminary estimation. In the future, while I am developing everything, I could just update the duration of each task. This update allow me to track the progress effectively. As for the cost, development time and hosting fee are my major concern. Development time, as I show the detailed timeline, I think I can manage it very easily. For hosting fee, it is tricky, especially when it comes to how I come up with my own money to hosting my website. But certainly I thought maybe I could ask my boss to cover the hosting fee. In return, I can offer him a free service for his restaurants. And choosing a cost-effective hosting service is also important because those are some of the hosting services that are difficult to use. It may prolong the development time because you have to change your existing code to be compatible with the server configurations. Also, I may have to come up with strategies to get more traffic through Google Map, Yelp, and TripAdvisor. Because as I see it, if this website has restaurant information, they will put Grubhub, DoorDash, any link that has relevant information about their restaurant. Or as DoorDash or Grubhub has relation with the restaurants, has business with restaurants. So I'm going to do pretty much the same, put my website in these different websites, hope to get traffic and generate so the generated income can cover the hosting fee. That's all about my proposal. Thank you.